Welcome back, my turtles, to another art video with Foxfoot Crafts. Today's video, I am going to be showing the progress of a hanging badge creation. So, for anyone who is unfamiliar with badges, normally when you would go, at least in my experience, when you would go to conventions or shows, you would get a name badge that would have some kind of artwork on them for the convention or such. But I guess in addition to that, over time, fans would commission or make their own badges with, it just kind of depends on what kind of event you're going to. So some of them would have, usernames or aliases or personas or anything else. Just the whole assortment, just to kind of identify who you are. So, my experience, I used to attend My Little Pony meetups, and I actually one time made badges featuring everybody's favorite pony that they had. They were custom, so if you had a favorite pony or a pony OC, then I would draw that pony, and then I would put people's usernames on it because we had all met on a certain website, and so that kind of helped us. There were a lot of different people that hadn't met before, so that helped us to identify each other. This could also be helpful if you were, in a fursuit. I know that badges are really big in the furry community, and so if you have a username or something and you're wearing a fursuit, it might be harder for people to identify you. So if you have a name badge with your name on it, then people can identify you when you're in your fursuit. Or if you have a badge of your fursona and you are not in your fursuit, people can recognize you by your fursona. So, and then like I said, some of them will just have fancy artwork on them. So recently I attended TigerCon, and they had like vendor passes compared to like dealer passes compared to artist pass, and so those passes were in little badge holders that you could clip to you. But with this badge, I have a friend that their birthday is coming up, and I wanted to make them a little something special. I'm a big fan. They have a bunch of original characters, and I'm a big fan of them. And they have one character that's, I don't know if she's a fursona or if she is just a furry-esque kind of character, but I don't draw a lot of furries, and so I figured I would give it a shot and draw this character, and then it would double as a gift for my friend. So, as a birthday gift. I love them a whole bunch. They're just a wonderful person. We have a lot of the same aesthetic and views on stuff, and so it's always good to hear from them and chat with them. And I wanted to make them something a little special. So, again, special gift for my friend and giving me the experience of drawing furries. So once I have it all sketched out digitally, I print it out, and then using my light board, will trace it onto my Bristol paper. This badge, I believe it's either 5x5 or 6x6. So it's a little bit bigger than like an ID badge would be. after I get the line art done and I let it dry for 24 hours, I get to coloring. This character has a lot of black on her, and in order just not to wash everything out and, you know, use one color, I tried making it where I used dark grays, dark purples, dark reds, you know, all the colors close to black to give it enough depth while still keeping everything black. I feel like it's kind of a reflection of my wardrobe. Like, I primarily wear black, but I have all these different shades of black, so a little bit more realistic for me. Same thing with the red. I wanted to use a variety of reds, so a different red for the face markings compared to the eye color and the hair tips. So using a variety of reds to kind of distinguish those items and pull them apart from each other. So the character has a lot of black and red, but it's a real challenge to keep it kind of monochrome with those colors and yet give it variety. I then went back with a couple different gel pens to kind of give it just a little bit more depth. And from there, I cut her out. It is a little bit more difficult to cut out the Bristol board. It's a very thick paper, so I can't get those clean, crisp cuts that I really like, but it still turned out okay. There she is, all colored in. I think she looks great. Like I said, I don't draw furries all that often, but I love how this turned out. I will then take her and laminate her, and after I laminate her, I will attach a little clip so she can be clipped on. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and I will see you next time.